Types of traumatic brain injury. All brain injuries are unique. The brain can receive several different types of injuries depending on the type of force and amount of force that impacts the head. The type of injury the brain receives may affect just one functional area of the brain, various areas, or all areas of the brain. A closed head injury could result from a car crash, a slip and fall, or an attack or blow to the head. Or, if your head experiences a sudden, jerking motion, your brain could be thrown against the skull. An open head injury occurs when the skull is broken, fractured, or penetrated with a foreign object, like a bullet, penetrating through the skull and into the brain. Even a concussion can cause substantial difficulties or impairments that can last a lifetime. A concussion will not show up on a diagnostic imaging test such as a CT scan, but causes changes within the brain cells themselves. A concussion can result in temporary or permanent damage, and it may take a few months to a few years for a concussion to heal. A contusion can result from a direct impact to the head, resulting in a bruise or even bleeding on the brain. Large contusions may need to be surgically removed. Coup-counter-coup injuries result from the brain hitting opposite sides of the skull as it slams back and forth. Coup-counter-coup injuries may occur during car accidents and can also occur for babies who suffer shaken baby syndrome. Diffuse axonal injury occurs because the unmoving brain lags behind the movement of the skull, causing brain structures to tear. This disturbance in the brain can produce temporary or permanent widespread brain damage, coma, or death. A person with a diffuse axonal injury could present a variety of functional impairments depending on where the tears occurred in the brain. Firearms are the single largest cause of death from traumatic brain injury in the United States. Acquired brain injury results from damage to the brain not caused by an external force. The types of acquired brain injury include tumors, infections, strokes, anoxia, hypoxia, toxins, degenerative diseases, and near drowning. From 2006 to 2010, falls were the leading cause of TBI, accounting for 40% of all TBIs in the United States. More than half of TBIs among children 0 to 14 years of age were caused by falls. More than 2/3 of TBIs in adults, 65 and older, are caused by falls. Blunt trauma, or being hit by an object, was the second leading cause of TBI at 15%. The third leading cause of TBI is car accidents. Levels of brain injury severity are measured via the Glasgow Coma Scale. Scales include the eye-opening scale, from 1, none, to 4, spontaneous, the verbal response scale, from 1, none, to 5, normal conversation, and the motor response scale, from 1, none, to 6, normal. The scores in the three areas are combined to determine the severity of the injury, from mild to moderate to severe. Further categories for severe include coma, vegetative state, persistent vegetative state, minimally responsive state, akinetic mutism, and locked-in syndrome.